sounds that added. That's right, Mirage is correct. It'd been here. It started like that. It's inspired by you. Aren't you special? Special little guy, VDF. Oh! Oh, it's broke. We're already starting. The stream is definitely haunted. There we go. Alright. Switch is haunted. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. That's not at all what I wanted. Close. I'm your favorite stalker? I'm so touched. Wait, is that the wording that I want to use? I mean, I didn't touch you, but that's how you feel about it. I want to start a new game. I wanted to load up a game. Experience. Yes, continue. Alright. 6th grade. Well, 6, 19, 58 looks like the latest. This is like mid-chapter, if I remember correctly. Mid-chapter with Zookeeper Science Teacher. Blackboard says Aizen Asura. I don't think the missus would like that too much, but I don't know. What do I know? Maybe you should ask her. You might find a whole new avenue there. It's extremely hard to read. That's what Tooka Yasuoka says is written there. Is that who we have? Who's here? Yes, we have a medium. I'm not hearing much. But that's okay. It's not really voice acted. That's why I'm here. Where are we going? We have a hammer, a hatchet, twinkle little star. Oh yeah, we need the idol. The idol's gonna have to play the piano for us at some point. Great value, John Constantine. He is a very tired-looking detective, isn't he? Clear bottle. Flammable. Don't hold open for flame. It's surely safe in my paws, then. A brown bottle. Handle with care. Foil-wrapped bottle. Some clothing. Trash. Have a memo. Soundwave, music, sleep. An answer sheet. Lots of answer sheets. The animal stench on it is so strong that it can make a person dizzy. Ugh, gross. Zoo. Refresh my memory. Piano music plays from somewhere. Is there a music room? Is Mizzou playing it? Another curse related to the thing? I found a sheet music nearby after Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Probable common for elementary school music classes. I can't play, but there is a mark bearer who's good at that kind of stuff. I can't imagine us needing to play the piano. No, I'm sure we'll need to. Is that what we're doing now? Did it break again? God. I'm glad I've at least got this... I was gonna say I'm glad I have this activate, deactivate thing, but... this hack doesn't seem to work now either. There we go. Alright, we got there. Not a great start. Not a great start. Alright, where... left the 6th grade classroom. Are we supposed to head back to the music room then? Forward. That one's locked. Yes, forward. Mother. This can't be the whole damn night. Come on. Come on. I don't know. Pretty boring night. Just nothing but black screen. Alright. We'll do it the hard way, I guess. Yes, pardon me while I have to set up the whole damn thing again. Oh look, it's working. No, not that. Put that there. Put it in there. Put the filter on it. I like these games. Like last night, you know, I streamed Fatal Frame, Made in Blackwater. Tonight it's more of this, and I like them. Where am I? Got turned around. But it is hell trying to stream it from the Switch. Enter the room on the right. Another blackboard. Blackboard is covered in dents and scratches. It's probably too damaged to use. Look out of the schoolyard through the window, but I don't see anything moving around. Okay. Forward. That one's locked. Go down. Pretty sure Nintendo is almost ready to make streaming their games copyright strikeable. I mean, they did before. Like I said, I mean, put my little tinfoil hat on it. It really does feel like... No, I don't want you to climb up the stairs. I want you to go down the stairs. Down the stairs. It really does feel like that they're, like, purposely making it difficult to stream. Or at least it does not seem... OBS does not seem to agree with the Switch as of late. I am going to assume that we are supposed to... No, we are supposed to go and get I at this point. After a language test, we hear a sound in the room next door. It's probably where we were warned not to enter. Does that mean she doesn't want us to see something? Regardless if her goal is to make us finish tests, then she likely won't attack until we're done. We should check out that classroom first, and we'll do the tests later. Okay, I'm gonna go grab I, then. Nope. I guess the good thing is that since, even though I am playing this on the Switch, this isn't technically a Nintendo exclusive. So it's not like this can be a problem. Not in this case, can't really be a problem. Although, if you think about it, the whole kind of like Let's Play genre should probably be very copyrightable. Because when you think about it, even though I am here, you know, talking over it and adding my own little comedy to ruin the horrific atmosphere, as I enjoy doing. I mean, I am showing you, like, the full game, and, like, I didn't make this game, I didn't do this game or anything. So, yeah, technically, could be copyright, but I think it also falls under the same sort of thing as like trying to copyright fan art. I know a few studios that give a shit. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Fan art sort of is the same. Like, fan art is technically against copyright policy because you're drawing characters that you should not be. It's already frozen again. But for like studios to actually go out of their way to bother to take down all of the artists that do all of it, it would just be a big... It would be a big to-do and far more costly for them to do that than it would to just let them make money off of their fan art. Looking here for VA practice, I do be here. That's fine. Half of it's fucking black screen anyway. Because it's a ghost. Sure. It says right in the fine print that this game should not be paid for an audience. Did you not read? Could try playing a certain VN, you said maybe. I saw that. That's another funny thing. Mirage has been sending me more, DMing me about more games. And that's not a problem. But every time, not every time, but sometimes you send me a message and I look at the thing. And then I forget to respond to it. No, we've been here. Where's the music room? Where's the music room? This time we play some PZ. Feed my addiction, said VDF. I need it. Going nuts over killer chat. Already passed 1,000 downloads. Ooh, that's a lot. All by the 4th grade. Oh, it literally says there, all by 5th grade. I see. Okay. 6th grade, the team is super talented. It just felt so out of place. No, that's why you should be ecstatic that you got to do it. What's this? Is this important? The desk is scorched. Seems there's more fire damage in here than in the staff room. This is probably where it started. What's back here? Open the door to get into the science lab. Anyways, I'm still totally lurking. I hope Spirit Hunter behaves. It's not so far. I think we examined you, didn't we? Elaborate anatomical model. It said something alive moving inside. I think we did. I think we tried everything we had, and it did not go well. The snakes kept eating us. Let's not anger the snakes to eat us this time. I guess the music room is actually downstairs. Forward. And down the stairs. Down the stairs! I mean, Fatal Frame eventually worked. In a way. It got to a point where it was like, alright, I guess I'll just deal with it. It's fine. I guess you're gonna stream this game. First grade classroom. No. MPP room? Is this the music room? Multi-purpose room. I mean, in my defense, it did say M. Where did the piano go? No. Is it in this multi-purpose room? Maybe it's not labeled. It must not be labeled under music room because I have not seen it. And we're just heading back towards the stairs. No piano. At least I'm not having to worry about using loads of resources while I'm here. What's it in there? Or was the music room locked? Was it locked? That's the other thing. I could have sworn that we were supposed to take, like, another test, and then I was gonna go get eye? I don't know. Can't recall. Let's see. She's got 12 power, though. She's strong. She's strong and she looks flexible. Because her dexterity is at least in the double digits. Which makes sense. I mean, if she's used to dancing on stage all the time, she probably has... needs at least some fitness. She probably passed PE. Up, up. Climbs these stairs. But we also know, in this game, we're gonna have to be a little leery about any somewhat attractive female on the team. No, this one's definitely just haunted. Where the fuck did the piano go? Piano, can you plink a plonk? Seems to be locked. Oh wait, there's wire. Jumbled wires wrapped around the door handle. Tool! It's been like 2 minutes! Are we sacrificing someone finally? Well, usually try to save that for Cult of the Lamb. Hatchet. Hatchet. Ugh. Come on! Come on. It's like, I feel like I'm trying to just clear! Pachoo! Swing the hatchet down on the wire. It makes a dull noise, but the blade only puts a dent in the wire. I don't hit it on top of a hard surface. It'll be hard to cut. Jesus. It literally just turned it back on for it to decide no. Come on. I'm telling you, this is the whole thing as to why it's just so hard to keep wanting to stream these games. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. What? No, not... What? What's happened? That's not what I wanted. Is it plugged it? Did you unplug yourself? What's happened? Rip. Ripperonis. Okay, there we go. That's better. Put it downtown. Put on the gain so you can actually hear it. Great. Good. I'm getting faster at this. A lot of wires stuck in the keyhole. Hammer. Take out the hammer. What should I do with it? Can't think of anything. Why do I need a hard surface for it? Is it not already on a hard surface? Tag. Great, Asura. Handle with care. Wonder if one of these is an acid. Flammable. We'll see maybe what is that. Oh. Take out the brown bottom of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it. It smells like chlorine. Could be some sort of strong acid that can melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I actually get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't think about that. Don't rush. Just a little at a time. There's a faint bubbling noise and a smell that's indescribable. It smells like burning blood. There, I described it for you. Seems it's working like we hoped. Is it melting? Yeah. Then I think that should do it. Well, what do you know? An acid that actually did acid. Incredible. I pull on the wire again. With your bare hand? No, that's stupid. This time it comes out of the keyhole easily. Nice! You're smart, Mr. Yashiki. I'm not sure how to respond to that. But in any case, we can now investigate this room. Let's look inside. Oh wait, my save! Discarded the emptied brown bottle. Down it goes. Hoping I'll need that later. Ooh. I can save. Don't fall for the lolly. She's not a lolly. I don't think, but also, thank goodness, no. This game isn't that weird. You don't get that option, thankfully. Alright. To the room on the right. Oh. Okay, then. Feel very friendly atmosphere from here. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. Then a horrible stench makes me choke. Ugh. It's a stag party! Yeah. Is this blood? Beneath my feet, it feels like I'm stepping in something soft, like mud. I shine my light in the room and regret it. Oopie. What the hell is this room? As if I stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. They really went all out for their dissection day. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood. This is how you get pranked by the surgeon frat house. And blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desks. Ugh. I sinks to the floor, covering her mouth. The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Huh? There's a sound from the window ledge. That's a trap. Is someone here? I'll make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. Oh, gods! Come on! A naked body is lying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. I like... You know, just 'cause Twitch is Twitch, you know? You know? You know. You know and I know. Clip, no. That's how we get banned. Some woman is almost there, like, waiting for a dissection. Actually, it looks like whoever did this has been planning to do something for a while. Hey, come help me out. We grab onto her, try to get the swarm of snakes off of her. Am I good? Go back to my corner? Alright. Behave yourself, game, please. Goodness. I'm worried about her snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. Are you okay? Hang in there. I thought you just called her a corpse. Are you saying she's not a corpse? Do you know what a corpse is, Yashiki? This is why you did not make it into surgeon school. Oh, what happened? Your voice got so deep and gravelly. I speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. We can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. Sure, but she's, naked? You have a coat. Is this really the time to be worried about that? But, speaking of clothes, naked and afraid, as she was born, in a writhing pile of snakes. She came from a cult. I just remembered. Here, she can wear this. The random pile of clothes that we found, that's probably real fucking dirty, why not your coat? Okay.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, that coat that's like covered in grime and blood and dust, oh, that'd be perfect for her. I'm sure she won't be traumatized.
That place is off limits.
Whoa.
Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, the mark's color grows more vivid. I think I'm a little big. Am I a little big? I look a little big. That's probably better. Yeah. Early dawn. A few hours left until death closes in. Ooh. God damn it, she noticed.
What should we do?
We need to get out of here. I know H elementary layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without a light. Don't slip and fall in the goop. We gotta hurry. Let's help her up. Hup. Hup, 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 hup. Fast travel. Honestly, genuinely expected a scene where they were just gonna slip and face plant into the animal goop. I takes a deep breath from the back seat. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan.
Oh, did you think I just sounded like an old lady?
I apparently read minds.
I don't care what you think. I'm not performing right now. I'm on break. I don't want to be fucking peppy and happy today. I'm not streaming. I don't feel like it. I don't want it. No fucking weeaboos are watching me right now. I don't have to pretend.
Is that what they call a woman's intuition? Or did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rearview mirror. You should. You never know when a semi's gonna come up and creep behind you. Bad driver.
Don't stare. Privacy is important, even in emergencies.
I'm not trying to look, I promise. She called you a pervert. Old, tired-looking pervert. I'm clearly doing my best not to. Come on.
She looks exhausted, but calm. Maybe she's sleeping. Mr. Yashiki?
Huh?
I saw it.
What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent.
The mark on her body. We were putting the coat on her.
Oh. So, we've added another to our number. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell the truth of what's happening. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. We'll have to tell her.
Yeah. I hope she doesn't get depressed.
You are filled with determination. Or depression, whichever drives you forward. She's surprisingly collected about this. Maybe she'll learn that to be able to make a living in the entertainment world. Acting! The advanced form of pretend that you get paid for. I have a name, you know. Kaboo! The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Modoka Hiro. Is it Robert Paulston? I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. Filce. She was in a slaughter room with a bunch of snakes crawling all over her. Not surprised. Welcome back. I'm so glad you dropped me off here so I wouldn't have to deal with that horrendous room. It sounded awful. Oh, and who's that with you? Later. Hurry and get a bath ready. She stinks. We lay a pale-faced hero on... Hero? Hero, I guess. Too many O's for a hero. On the sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her a proper first aid. Is she nice? There's a lot of swelling, but at least it seems none of the snakes were venomous. Remember, poisonous means that you bite it. Venomous means it bites you. Get good, game. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Oh, she actually might be a nurse. Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, they had been hers. Ugh, I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but that doesn't look shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. Spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. Makes them tasty. Marinate in depression. That's what Mary had told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved.
You sure you're feeling okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. I'm a medical student, you know? You have no idea how many Red Bulls I had to ingest just to pass the 2 years of school, much less the other 4. Who knows if that's true, or if she's just putting up an act, but regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zawaka. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there.
Zukawa... Could that be Miss Zoo?
Miss Zoo? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname for when she was a teacher. So, why were you chasing... Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people?
And so, that's how it happened.
Gave her a basic rundown of the situation. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression she's not convinced. It's a lot harder to convince someone without a talking doll. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories, come on. Her face twitches briefly. How is it that you know this Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. The second I let down my guard. Sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City.
What? A spirit that goes shopping?
Yeah, they use their own kind of Amazon. The, Twilight's Amazon.
People would panic if something like that appeared at a grocery store.
What? Don't tell me you're serious.
Wait, I know you. Twas Amazon. The Twilight Zone Amazon. It's there, and it's just not coming together.
I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess that wasn't just an act.
Ooh. Hey! That's really rude!
Supposing you're right, and she's a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She's obviously used the phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked to bring the goods to the designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered us as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be the warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get reindeer and ostriches.
Everything but the snake seems to be dead.
Black market, too. Spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? We saw. I'm sorry, Ashiki, did you forget? Like, we make jokes about my memory being not much better than a goldfish here, but you definitely have to do better than that. She must not have noticed, since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. Alright, there we go. He's caught up now. He's there. In case you forgot. So I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point I fainted. Next I know, I'm butt naked in that terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. Now that's some hazing. Holy shit. So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar? I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. What? So where'd you get it? Chill, no need to get upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago.
Did you go to any haunted places the day before?
Don't be ridiculous! Zoinks! I mean, Jinkies! She's got the glasses. She would be a Jinkies, wouldn't she?
Don't lump me with inappropriately dressed idols like you.
Okay. Somebody's not a girl's girl, damn. The same goes for this scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Jankies. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd. Absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Tsukawa, right? I'll help out. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. Casual. I hate the idea that people can be happy just by being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. It's also why I'm a sapiosexual. I don't like anyone unless they're smart. She's really giving off those vibes, isn't she? And for that, I need to get that thing back from the thieving hag. So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Brain slut. She would be the one to go the Mind Flayer route in Baldur's Gate 3. You know it. You know it. Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. Suspicious. Well, we've no reason to turn her down. Must just be her Mind Flayer porn. We should accept her help.
Okay, Mr. Yashiki. Let's get back to H Elementary. New info added to the spirit file. Strange colleague. Colleague. Send him, colleague.
Saving, saving. I guess I have to select her to see what she can do.
Watashi? Me?
She's high on intelligence, weak, dead average dexterity. Alright, go back to I, because like I said, I think we're gonna need her for a piano puzzle. Is that your phone buzzing? No, there shouldn't be any buzzing. Not be... there's been some notifications. But it's not ringing or anything. Turn to H Elementary once more. I can hear zzz, zzz every once in a while. Oh, maybe that would be... Let's just turn that off then. I'm getting some messages about weekend plans. If Hiro is to be believed, what we saw in that classroom Zukawa was doing. The missing teacher Zukawa. There's no doubt she had something to do with the birth of Miss Zoo.
Oh, we escaped from here only to come back again. It's kind of depressing.
To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go. Let's go! Went to the right, to the right. These roses persistent, though. You would think they would not survive, considering their ghost is gone. Gonna be a weird, awful smell of roses and decay through the whole damn building. Yuck. I don't even like the smell of roses. Have that and rot? Holy shit. Was it the music room? And on the left, was it this one? No, not this one. Maybe it was the music room. I mean, that would make sense. Maybe. No, it's locked. Well, it's not that then. Maybe I could have actually used Miss Meaty Ma'am. Is the squishy room? Ah, here we are. We're back in the squishy room. Examine. Severed animal heads lined up across tops of the desk. Feel the heads. Ugh. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. Steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the upper up the severed neck. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. Ugh. After much struggling, I tip the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. You sure you're not looking at a bone? What is that? I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. Oh. Got a megaphone. What in the hell? How did that fit up there? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. What the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in the esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Yashiki, you okay? Wash my hands. I realize I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah. Sorry, don't you dare put that in your bag. Are you just gonna shove that in your bag? Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really, really important. Yep. Man just shoved that in his bag, you know he did. Just covered in goo and all. Blech. Feel it. I try feeling around inside the desk. The desk, yeah? I feel something that could be paper. It is a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Fragment G. This is the third fragment. Spread them out and stare at them. Ooh, a whole note, probably. I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. Is this a puzzle? I switch them up and look at them again. And then... Huh? By the specific frequency of sound waves... Get fucked, butt! Specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of fragment 1 and the start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. What? Then why don't you? Why do I have to do it? Portion them, though. We wave we act able to find survivor of this creature creature, and blank will 1 to fire. Sound wave or music put to sleep. Gain sight will again is to aware of testing. Sound wave can control the shock. This creature is great to keep it locked up. Don't. Something. No. Something. Okay. Nothing else glittering. Oh, there's people. People bits too. Look at that. That's a foot. That's a human foot. Oh, goopy. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh. Oh, intestines on the ceiling. Intestines on the ceiling. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. Drip, drip, drip. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all the heads look like they died in pain. I don't know, that hippo is smiling. It's having a good time. It's a cougar or raccoon at the end. It's really hard to tell what that is, but that one's also smiling. That bloodstain kind of looks like a foot, too. Nothing else? Gotta get your head in the game? No, nothing. Gotta make sure I'm not blocking anything. Nope. Alrighty. Investigated. I mean, I think I get the general gist of it. There's sound wave controls the creature. A certain sound or music can put it to sleep. But something looks like it'll agitate it to make it aware of testing. Survivor of this creature will something want to fire. Prone to fire? Will prone to fire? Said I and G were supposed to connect. We. So yeah, I don't think it will then. We at. We will able. We wave. No. Kind of wish this was like an actual puzzle. Like you had like scraps of the papers and you could just actually like sort them out together. Oh, there we go. Put them next to each other. That's easier. You're able to find a survivor of this creature. The survivor of this creature, I guess? Control the shock of this creature. Gotta keep it locked. Megaphone. Yell loudly! The range is short. We don't have a key for the music room. Do, however, have snakes inside of the mannequin. Oh, I can't save here. Hang on, hold. Hold. Beep, 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 beep. Back it up, back it up. Just save right there. Okay. Tool. Strange smelling splotches. I might be able to just drop in the notebook to subdue them? Or fresh floral scent. I feel like I've tried this though. Take a full wrapped bottle. Oh. I don't know what to do. Doopy doopy doo. Didn't have any effect, unfortunately. I couldn't remember. That earlier has been who knows how early for me. The only new thing we have then. Take out the microphone, take it out. I just can't think of a way to use it. Make I sing. I don't know. What about the answer sheets? Take out all the answer sheets, gather them up, and hold them up to the model. The snakes clearly react to it. Unfortunately, that's all that happens.
Not quite.
What I have now doesn't seem effective. Might be different if I had more of them. Well, dick sauce. I need another? Where am I supposed to get another? Oh yeah, those, anything else there? I have what I wanted from here? Right. Chicken side. Trash and dust. Well, I don't know why you don't want that kind of trash. You already picked up office trash. What's the difference? Trash man. Huh. I mean, I think we've explored everything, unfortunately. Sort. Because I'm pretty sure the music sheet isn't gonna do anything here. I'm pretty sure we actually have to take it to the music room. Snakes are gonna be hard to search it. Oh, wrong button. Take a twinkle little star. Take it out. Don't know what to do with it. Yeah. I didn't think so. Because I think we actually have to take that to the piano to have I play it, and something. Something will happen. I don't know what, but something will. Need to take another test, apparently. All over the floor. Stinky. Stinky like blood. Forward. This is the visceral chamber. All that's left is like observing the organs and animal heads. Don't think we have anything else we can do here. Yep. Exit. Oh, pencil to problem sheet on the desk. Okay, okay. Peek. Take a glance at the problem sheet. See numbers, mathematical symbols. Seem to be a math test. Oh. Okay, so... For some reason I thought we had already done everything, but no, it's here. It's waiting. Okay. Well, oh, boop, 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 boop. Reverse, reverse. In case this goes badly. Yes, this one. It is a math test, though, so unless they start pulling out advanced algebra, I should be fine. Stop. Pick up the pencil, turn over the paper. Begin the test. Live or die. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. School had 5 floors. How long would it take for it to get from the first to the 5th? Shoot. 3 to the second. 6 to the third. 9 to 4th. See, it would just be 12, technically. But, you know, technically, to the 5th, times 5 would be 13, but because it's already hit floor 1, it's not going from 0 to 1, it's already at 1. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? I don't know. It's very specific of you, though. It's a kilometer. Get like 1,000. Let me see. Cheating a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it would take almost no time, really. I think it would basically take about 2 seconds. Yep. So it's just like, you know, they are fast. I mean, they are fast. It should take, like, hardly no time. An ostrich kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. When observing an ostrich that is strong, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long-running start. If an ostrich's speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? It would still be strong, but we're gonna go with half as strong because technically you're... Why not? Okay. Totally misheard that question. What did you think it was? I hear creepy breathing behind me. Oh. Ro is rich? What? Ro? Alright, we'll decide again. Oh, like, again? Okay. Pencil and a problem.
Pencil and paper.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. She was hungry.
She was hangry. Hangry ostrich. From the first to the second in 3 seconds. See, they tried to trick you, like I said, because it's already at floor 1. Beep. Safe. I thirst.
And drink some cactus juice to quench me.
It's the quenchiest. I hope one day you can actually get to play the... Oh god. No! Ugh. God damn you, lag! How do I... What's the... Speed through this shit button? Sign again. So half speed didn't work. If it's not gonna be half speed, would it be like quarter? Pencil and paper. "12 seconds. Don't go too fast. Or throw me at the wrong answer." I'll try a quarter. Yeah, a quarter was correct. A third wouldn't really make a lot of sense, to be honest. Survived! Is an ostrich gonna come out and peck at me? It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, "You disobeyed teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom." Okay. Got an answer sheet, though. Animal classroom. That's not the room drenched in blood, is it? But probably. We're supposed to take a test in there? Oh god, grody. I'm slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test. That's probably exactly what it'll be. You gotta head out. What do you mean you're not staying for spooky? Alright, old man. We'll see you next time. Good night. Fantastic evening. It's certainly going better than it was. Oh, went the wrong way. We'll get to animal classroom. Old man got work in the morning. Boo. Day job's the worst. Before we get to the animal classroom, I'm actually going to see if we can't get through those snakes yet. Because if this is going to be... This may not be the encounter. I'm off for realsies. Good night. But if it is, we'll need everything. React to it. Not quite. It's not effective. Maybe if I had more. Okay, well, I tried. Oh, back. Left the science room. Beep, beep, beep. Left the science lab. Beep, beep, beep. Except I'm on mobile now! You didn't really leave. You lied. You fibbed. You fibbed, I see. I'll save again so I don't have to retake the test.
Was it this one? Yeah. A special test, you say? Oh. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on it. What is it? Looks like some kind of foreign language. Can't make heads or tails of it. Uh-oh. It was I! A deal! You fallen for my plan! My ruse! You fool! I have no idea what kind of test it is. Foreign language. Is it foreign language or is it music? I can't expect it would be music. Hang on. I went to log into mobile the other night, but Twitch forgot my login. Oh no. Oh, I had an annoying one because I had to switch my phone number recently. I had to make Twitch accept the new phone number, and it did not like that. I'm going to disobey teacher again, and I'm going to go get help with the test. No, I don't want you to climb up the stairs. Wow, such a pain. Such a pain. Down the stairs. Where's my fast travel? I know eventually we're gonna need eye. I know we will to get into the damn music room. I know. You're trying to lie to me, game. You're trying to say, oh, there's no way you would need somebody to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in the music room. No way. But you lying to me. You're trying to send me onto that red herring, and I don't believe you. Oop. Come with me. Yeah, they had to, like, put me through Authy, is what it's called now. They can't just, like, text you something to be like, oh yeah, is this your new number? Verify with this code. And then, like, email you and be like, is this actually you trying to make a phone number change? Nope, nope, can't do that. You have to go through, like, a whole second party. Authenticating it. Man in the middle attacks. Yeah, I mean, Twitch obviously has a lot of money that kind of like goes out to people, and because it is, you know, it is basically just internet money, it's probably very easy for people to just take advantage of that. The money just kind of go where it shouldn't be, and Twitch probably gets scammed about it. Hey girl, you know what this foreign language shit is about? Take a glance. No, those Nigerian princes. They're so damn crafty. And they know it too. Or maybe it's just the one. Maybe every time somebody is duped for his scam, he actually gains 1 year of life. Pick up the pencil, turn over the paper. But for AG? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Just then, Hero mumbles next to me. I knew it. Reggie. Huh, it's in German. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Better than me. There you go. Begin the test. I'd like to phone a friend for this. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. Teamwork. What? I was smart. Use Monogin, my thinker. Multiple choice, social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Alright, question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in each city. Choose the correct period when the war took place out of the options below. Ooh, not good with mortal times. There we are. You know some things. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, which started the war against the USA. Which phrases out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack? So much old by so many few, a day we live in infamy, everything we are is Nope. Don't know shit about FDR, to be honest. Don't know shit about the presidents. She hunger. Was it 2? I also thought it was 2. I was pretty sure the first one didn't make sense. Side again. Of course, you're Canadian. You could be lying to me. Bing, bing, bong. Remember not to flip through my answers too quick. I'll accidentally select the wrong one. Nah, B paid attention in history. Bi paid attention. The I. I'm not bi. No. Not my Freudian slip. No. VDF exposes himself. Live Twitch chat. Date which will live on in infamy. Correct. Fuck. This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Was allied with Japan? I think it was Britain, wasn't it? Nope, not Britain. Was it really Italy? I'm telling you, I don't know shit about most human history. Was it Germany? Germany actually sided with them? No, yeah, that does make sense. I wasn't sure if they had split apart from each other yet or not. That was not one of the... Nope, no, I don't want to just peek at it. That was not one of the times when I was around on the mortal plane. Almost, it almost got me. I almost tapped up again. Sneaky. Sneaky cheeky. Solved shortly after the incident. Yeah, Japan basically decided just absolutely not. This was a horrible waste of time. Not doing it again. There we go. Stretch out my leggies. Get the cramp. Survived. We managed to get through it somehow. I guess that does also make sense, because it said she literally said that she knew German. And it was in German. So, even if I knew less history, little context was there. I thought it was too obvious, though, but sometimes the obvious is the correct one. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay, then. Sure. Alright. This answer sheet is mad. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level, though. I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. She would have finished you, though. Ho-ho. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the less empty classroom, apparently. Okay, let's go then. beep, 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 beep. Success! I will graduate with flying colors. The first time. $121. Yes. Boop. Miss Ma'am? Oh, is it not this one? So many saves. I need them. Need them in case there's a bungle. Oh, no, wait, I think this was the first one. I think. Oh, got another. Another door. No, we definitely did the one in the science lab. Oh, is it talking about the music room? Nah, still not. Third grade, alright, this one should be easy. Oh, there we go. A pencil and problem sheet. Peek. Take a glance at the problem sheet. Looks like a music test. I did the music test. I mean, I can still probably get it right, but I will probably need I. Especially because this game will probably post some bullshit. And it'll be like, oh man, Yashiki doesn't know anything about music. Can't get any of the answers. You have no idea. I'll be right back, Teach. I gotta go phone another friend. You know, if you had just done this my way, we could have, like, done this test first, and then I could have gone back, because I already had the person, but if you want to make it take longer, that's fine. I'll come back. In reality, all this back and forth, what would have happened is that she's literally just sat back there like, well, this is the easiest way I've ever killed somebody. They're literally gonna die just from wasting so much time. She would have dusted her hands off after test number 2. Done. Settled. Hey, Teach, do you want to get a drink in the classroom? Hey, yeah, can I bring some snacks, too? Oh, I'm gonna need some gum afterwards. That's okay with you, right? The worst delinquent child to be there. She technically can't get rid of me, because then she won't have anyone to give tests to. But she still doesn't want me around. Gonna save before the test? I could save before the test, but I kinda just did. I guess I'll save again in case it doesn't work. And I would have to go all the way back to get I again. Start the test. Feel the music. Begin the test. Live or die. Multiple choice music questions. Let's grade Ashura the following questions. What? Animals can be controlled with frequencies, and the experiment was a success. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please grade Ashura from the following. It's talking about the notes. Grade Ashura, because it's talking about the notes, because I also saw this in some of the earlier notes. Grade Ashura has like an arrow that points down. But I don't remember. I'll have to guess. The Giant Fish song, the old Starry Sky song, they aren't scared? Trick question? Starry Sky song? Ah, it's probably that they're not scared then. Creepy breathing. It's gotta quit zooming in on the cleavage there. Not that I have much room to talk, but you know. I think it might be a trick question. I don't think the snakes are scared. I think it said that it put them to sleep. Sound waves or music put blank to sleep. Also agitate. Driving this creature. Creatures keep it locked. Last thing I want to see. Death by snow, snow. Death by snow, snow. Death by snow, snow. Attack one of the jars. Great Ashura. Down. This creeper. Fire. To sleep. I don't think they are. I think that's the thing. I think it's a trick question. I think it's actually supposed to be music which just puts them to sleep. Because there's also Giant Fish song doesn't even make sense. I only went with Starry Sky song because that's the music sheet we have. Yeah. Gotta follow your instincts, kids. Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Please Great Ashura from the following. They also aren't scared? So... let's see. Snakes are not scared. Pigs are scared of something. You know, I wonder if it might actually have to do not just with the fragments that we found, but I wonder if it also has to do with the animal room. What is the Giant Fish song? Is that a Japanese one that I don't know about? Not weeby enough to know. Nope. Okay. I guess it's the Giant Fish. Pigs are scared of fish, you know. Apparently. Whoop. Pencil? You're going to need a pencil and paper. I'm at a big loss for these ones. I think it's a combination, because like I said, she keeps interjecting Great Ashura, and I think that's the hint of the note, the label that we found with an arrow that points down. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's like another hint in the animal room about them. But since it is multiple choice, we can technically just brute force it. Question 3. Seals. Song of the Sea is a good movie. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please grade Ashura from the following. Which tool is not sealed? Piano, harmonica, megaphone? Megaphone? I only picked it because it was the odd one out.
Which tool is not sealed? I could see the snakes and the pigs. I could glean that, but where on earth would I get the hint for that other one? Sound wave, put to sleep. You know, because you can see, like I said, from here, Great Ashura, it points down. I don't know where I would get that hint for the last one. That one I'm also at a loss for. Alright, at worst, we've got 2 more tries. A deadly choice. Deadly choice by titties. No, not titties. You can eat alive. Stop thinking about the titties. Why does everyone keep thinking about the ghost titties? I mean, the artist drew what they drew. And nerds are gonna think of what they want. Which one is not sealed? Not sealed? Harmonica? Yeah, sure, harmonica. Uh-huh. Maybe it just means that literally, because a megaphone isn't an instrument. And the piano is technically locked up. Maybe that one's just very literal. I don't know. You pass. Ta-da! Got an answer sheet. Passed? Did you just say we passed? Yeah, that's what I heard. What did we pass? We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I'm feeling something is about to happen. The new info added to the spirit file, passing the tests. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Okay. No, I do have eye. For some reason, I thought I still had, Smort Brainiac. Just drop my phone on my face. Yeah, that's time for bed. Go to sleep before it knocks you out. Good night, VDF. The pod will be up at some point. Alright, now we should be able to finally deal with the anatomy mannequin. The anatomannequin. Anatomannequin! I have something stinky for you. Oh, yeah, this is good. I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them up close to the model. And... snakeheads poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Are they dangerous? Black and yellow, he's the fellow. I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Soon there are none left in the model. The anatomannequin. What a surprise. I stick my hand in the model and feel around. No time to waste. Find a paper box and a key. Matches and the music room key. Oh. Lost all the answer sheets. Ugh. I hope this is what they needed. The Mockbird Scarlet. Dawn. Half an hour left until death closes in. Has that much time passed already? I think more probably should have. The game is a little generous in that regard. I anxiously call out to them.
Oh, right. It's almost time to perform. It's okay. I'm on standby. It's starting. Need to hurry and find any clues left. New info added to the spirit file. I don't know if there's any left. Let me record, just in case. Overwrite the data. Is there anything left? I mean, I don't think so. I think we've explored everything. Unless there's anything particularly left here in the science lab. Like, do we have any other bottles we need now? No, have what I wanted from here. There was nothing there. Because I think should have thoroughly explored all the rest of the rooms. I guess really at this point it would just be more of a matter of whether or not we have the right person. And I think we do. Because I think we need I to play the song. Let's go find out. Shoo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Do you know what I found out? Or, like, discovered recently, which was interesting? Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is the same song as... as your ABCs. So it reads the music room. Could you open it? What? Examine? Okay. Damn, game. Well, hi, floppy ears. What you doing? What you doing awake? It's your bedtime. It's past your bedtime. Look at how sleepy you are. Come visit? See the ghosts? You look at ghosts all the time, don't you? Think you do. I think you do. He's a good boy. Okay. Just a piano. Just an unassuming piano in a Japanese horror game. Unassuming piano. It's an old piano. Feel the piano. I checked the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Ooh. Carp Streamer. Oh, is that the Big Fish song? Oh. Now something on the floor, apparently. What is on the floor? This place probably used to be full of desks, but now only holds a single piano. Oh, okay. I can't actually interact with piano again. Okay, leave the music room. Up. We step into the hall and the loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? I'll use those wonderful brains now. Nope. Got no my brains here. Nope. None but goldfish. As ingredients and dissect you. Dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us, then that means... That's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we're worthy enough to become ingredients. Setting up the test to select her prey. That was what Miss Zoo was trying to do. The heads lined up in that blood-stained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like.
New info added to the spirit file. Footsteps closing in. Sorry, the road's crowded.
Ai, get a hold of yourself. I shake Ai. She seems to be dreaming. Can't slap her. She's no Mashida. The mark is dyed a deep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes left until death closes in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to... We'll ambush her. We'll hide so we get the advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? Ooh. Okay. I think we'll need to do this battle in the music room. Run to the music room. This is probably deciding whether there were lockers in here? Yeah, sure, lockers. I don't think it helped. Sweet, big. Easy there, Bessie. Watch where you be snuffling. This mushroom ain't for you. Ooh, yeah, she's a bit of a freak, isn't she? Miss Zoo smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us come out of the locker. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Cute. You're not playing no fucking lullaby. Water, clear liquid. Solution, trash. I don't want to... What's she gonna do is the big question. Pigs are scared of the big fish, and she's got a pig head. That hold the office trash, yes. Do we want to try to scare her off to start with, or do we try to play a lullaby in case she summons some snakes? We'll try this. Yuck. Reach for the piano to play the song. Gotta get past Mizu first. What to do better to distract her? We'll die before we reach it. Okay. Hold up the garbage bag in front of us. Endure the fierce kick by the cushioning blow. Yeah, we don't have like an air. Our arm snakes hiss, threatening us. Ooh. Spear's too far away to use. Could get nasty with it. Should we get nasty? Try to ward her off, I guess? Let's say which was what? Ultra flammable. So that's probably to die. That's probably the murder route. Fresh floral scent. That could be distracting. Liquid. Can't be playing nothing. She's strong. Hold the office trash. Try not to die. There's snake arms. Oh, nope, fell down. Snakes dodge around the garbage bag, and they sink their fangs into my neck. Deceased. Vision darkens the spirit. I see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Closer! Ooh. Chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So, face again. So, garbage actually, do you want to go outside? Is that what you're sitting in? You're sitting outside. Albatross is only useful for the ostrich lake. What to do about a snake? Coming in closer on our leggies. Foil bottle. Wasn't effective. Flower scent wafts from the liquid. Miss Zoo sniffs deeply with her huge nose. She seems to enjoy it. It was not effective because I held up the garbage bag in front of us to endure the fierce kick. Arm snakes hiss. I could light a match. She's not... This seems like the wrong combo. But it should scare the snakes. Scatter the liquid to ignite the matches, and she stretched out her arms, but it wasn't effective. Confused by the mass of flames, unable to aim. She's close. Distract her with the megaphone? Maybe that'll be enough for her to... send her to sleep or scare her off? Buddy, I don't know. Hold on. Did I get any kind of hint? Get fucked, bot! Ain't nobody need ya. Nobody want ya. Sound wave, music, put them to sleep. So, read sight. Will agitate it. Something will agitate it. Control shock the creature to keep it locked. Play the lullaby. Carb streamer. Yes. Wasn't effective. When the megaphone tried to yell into it, she just kicks it away with an angry roar. Whoops. Can't get to the piano now. Oh, we can get to the piano now. Eyes, keys dance over the key. Fingers dance over the keys. Zoo calmly listens to the music. Nothing happened. Nothing but death. One more time. Oh, can't can we, how do I skip this? I'd like to zoom. Zoom? Yep. Glad to see her go for a bit. I don't know, maybe I could hold up the garbage again and the last one. Trash. Foil wrapped bottle. Flaps from the liquid. Not effective. So I think that first one is really just us trying to bait her to come closer. Night blood matches. Confused by the fire. This is where she's distracted. Try this way. Stuck in place. Heads for the keys. Ah! Yeah! She stiffens as if she's paralyzed. She's weakened. Now I think we can actually put her to sleep. Here's the things. Certain sound waves or music put it to sleep. Also regains sight. Feel agitated. It's aware of tests. See, I don't know if this is saying that sound waves like the megaphone or the lullaby is actually going to. I'm going to try it. Holds up the Apple trash, plays a song. Get to the piano. Dance over the keys. Oops. Weakened. Snakes writhe on their own as impatient with their mobile host. The snakes wrap themselves around my neck, squeezing so hard I can't breathe. Ah, I thought they may have given us a little bit of a chance there. They didn't. Vision darkens into blackness. Yes, I think we've got it on the right path. It's just more of figuring out that final thing. Yeah, good. Had to let the dog back in. Really? Just had to go a little bit longer. Okay. As we were. Jesus, come on. Why does it do this? Right, office trash. Bottle. Go. Just need you to work for a little bit longer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Bullet pool. Match. Yes. Now she is in the face. Paralyzer. I have no idea what's going on. I am intrigued. What kind of intrigue? Up, 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 up. I don't know if I want to agitate her. Why the face be that way? Because she's a ghost. She's a chimera ghost. This is what she wanted. I don't know why, but this is what she wanted. Yeah, sure. Checks out. Legit. I think if I don't think we want to strike her down. I'm not sure how to completely absolve her if this song does not work. Yell as loud as I can into the megaphone. Her entire body convulses. What do you mean that was a bad end? Damn. Like a puppet with cut strings, pieces of her body turn into lumps and fall to the floor. Sag. All that's left is the horrible stench of bodily fluids and blood hanging in the air. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore.
Did we do it?
Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone.
Ah, still a part of the cult.
But as expected, mine is still there. So there's still spirits in this city? The look on my face is probably obvious. Eye looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuo are safe now. Safe.
Mr. Yashiki?
Anyway, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Zoo vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army.
Is this what Miss Hiro said was stolen from her?
It could be. I put the map in my bag, right next to the goopy megaphone. Then we can finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell.
Disgusting.
The goop.
Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music beating evil. You know, this would make a great inspiration for a new song.
I kind of don't want to linger here.
Yeah, I'll just be like 2 seconds.
Wait. I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Yeah, that seems safe. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? Yes. No, I'm being unfair. Whoop. She gone. The door slides closed. I reached out with my right hand to open it. And my mark burns in pain. I tug at the door to open it. But it won't open. What's happening?
No way.
I slam into the door over and over, trying to break it down, but it doesn't budge an inch. I've been around spirits enough by now, and something supernatural is at work here. I feel overwhelmingly powerless, like I'm trying to destroy a steel door with my hands. But I keep pounding on it with my fists. Use your shoulder. You're a skinny man, but you still got at least 100 pounds. Dead. The door slides open on its own suddenly. I stumble to the room as if I'm being pulled in. I knew the moment I heard her scream. But to actually see it in front of me, whatever scrap of resolve I'd held onto has now vanished into the night. Who? Eviscerated! The pale flesh and organs scattered about. Only a few limbs remain in the pool of blood. Her soft skin, her bubbly, innocent smile. Did the nest of snakes devour her? Or the spirit we thought we'd killed? The grief rises up in me like a tremendous, violent storm. I drag my useless body out of the school and get into the car. I desperately want to be far away from the school as fast as possible. Alright, don't cause a wreck now. There'll be 2 dead people on your hands. I managed to regain some calm on the walk from the garage to the entrance hall. Now that Mary is gone, I need to keep it together. Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. My mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's gonna kill me or anything. Doesn't bother me at all. By the way, where's Miss I? I couldn't protect her. Oh. Well, thank goodness you, at least, were able to make it back safely. That's all Yasuoka says. But her eyes betray how she really feels. They're filled with a deep sadness. Poor girl. But being sad over it won't bring her back. Come on, shake it off. On the other hand, Hiru seems entirely fine. She probably doesn't care much about other people other than herself. More importantly, Mr. Yashiki, did Tsukawa have anything on her? You mean this? No, I'm actually going to skip past this, because I'm going to try to reboot. And we'll see. Because I imagine all of this dialogue is going to be the same. So we'll come back to this. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, crap, there's a lot of chatter. Yep, I'm gonna zoom through all this. Alright. Nope, not that. Oh no, right, you have to... Can't just load, I have to close and redo. Guess I didn't really have to zip through that, but that's fine. We'll come back, like I said. It'll be the same dialogue, it just will probably be flavored a little differently, bringing I alive back to the mansion. I'm not sure what else we're supposed to do, though. Because the lullaby didn't work at first. I think this is the recent one. Where's the science lab? Let's go back to the music room. Probably gonna save straight after getting out of the music room as well. Make it shorter. Or maybe not, because... I mean, that's gotta be pretty much that as soon as I leave the music room. Oh, no, you... No, I don't want you to head back. Look at it. Use the key. There we go. Good boy. Good job. It should be full of desks. There's only piano. Pick that up. Check that music stand. Gram it. Good. Great. Sort. Sound waves. Agitated word testing. Certain sound wave. powerful. Shock creatures great. Yes, it was a little too great. A little too great. The fire was surprisingly not the bad end, which I was very surprised about, unless that is technically the bad part? Oh, maybe that is. Maybe because you burn her with fire? I don't know. Maybe you need to... Maybe that's it. Maybe you need to not use the fire with the... I wonder if the red notebook might work. I don't know. Gotta get to work early. It was fun to tune in. Alright, good night. Good night, night. I will see you next time. Oh. Yeah, I am still missing something, unfortunately. Again, sometimes the game just pulls things. I was a little worried it froze again. Please don't. Would like to just do this. Okay. I've got to go grab something. Down, 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 down. Down the stairs. I don't know why I have to pull out the accent for heading downstairs, but you gotta. Bird must have been a fire here a long time ago. Yeah, let's not. Not this one. Oh. Apparently you have to come all the way down here. Because there's this. Stupid thing. I forgot about that. How was I gonna remember that thing? Take out the hammer. Take it out. Can't think of a way to... What do you mean you can't think of a way to use it? Stick my hand inside. Oh, so the cold coils around my fingers. Uh-oh. Started whatever's is nesting in there. We don't deal with it first, I won't be able to check out the hole. I completely forgot this was here. Well, that's a good thing I checked, because I was not going to remember. Alright, tool. Oh, I lost all the things, though. Can I use the notebook? Take out the red notebook. I don't know. Microphone? Scare it away. Oh, I can't think of a way to use it. A match. Take out the matches, light one, throw it into the hole. A pillar blue flame shoots out. Oh. Snakes writhe around and vacate the hole en masse and consume us in a fiery blaze. Yikes. They disappeared to the cracks in the wall beyond the doorway. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Eyes in Azura's talisman. But it looked like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then. Indeed. Wowzers. Crazy. Would not have remembered that was in there. Okay, I think everything else should be fine. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Now we can do this properly. To be fair, I mean, when I didn't have any other combos I think could work, it did seem like I must have missed something. I'm catching on to the game. I see its patterns. I was kind of hoping we'd be done by now, but no, I had to go back for a silly little talisman where we can make this actually work, because we want the good ending. Want to be able to bring everybody into a second sequel. Nope, not that. Record. Put that there. And then we go. Keep trying to use the wrong stick. Look at it. Use the key and then go in. Oh, mercy. Oh, look at the floor. Don't look, there's a thing. I guess not that I really need this, but... No, wait, I do. Silly me. I still do. I still need it. She's coming for our brains. Brains. She must be angry that I brought, like, 3 other brains here as well, and then they just left unscathed. Unharvested. We should skip. Seen you too many times, you ugly mug. Get out of here. Your breath is too damn moist. Skank breath and your skank perfume. Zoo-EEE scientist. She smiles and leaps forward the second that she sees us. Let's go. Jump at us at any moment. Alright, I think we still need to use the trash to defend ourselves. I guess I don't have to use... It has infinite uses, so... Hold up the trash. Oh, the charm did not do anything. Great Ashura! Give it back! Miss Zoo glares daggers at me and screams, her mouth dripping with blood. Ineffective. I have garbage! Who knew garbage would save me? Is fire bad? Fire might be bad. That's really the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna use fire. Fire! It worked last time, so I'm gonna assume it's gonna work again. Let it up. Snaky arms. Confused by the flames, though. Okay, now we've got to settle her down. try not to be offensive here, even though I could give her a whack, which she probably deserves, but... Dancing on the ceiling, on the piano keys. Paralyzed, weakened. And then I think we need to... Should I defend again and use the... I'm gonna use the charm and... But she's frozen, right? She's frozen, the snakes aren't. Is a match gonna scare the snakes away? I got no idea. It's a combo! Yeah. We'll do it this way. Try to ignite the Eisen's charms with the match. The Great Ashura! Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not what I thought was going to happen, but I see. Miss Zoo shrieks when she sees the charm go up in flames. She clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Ugh! Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Oh, gross. Ashura Eisen's charm disintegrates to ash in Miss Zoo's hand and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury. How dare you? How dare you, Great Ashura? Uh-oh, snakes at her arms raise their heads swiftly to strike at their prey. But their fangs sink into... Oh, betrayed. Miss Zoo's torso. Why? No longer protected by the power. Now you're just food. The snakes are feasting. Feasting? I think it's supposed to be feasting. Spell check! Spell check, please! On places where she touched my skin. Is it because of my human spell? They devoured her torso, the only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy. Feels so good. Ugh. Now that's a freak. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into darkness. Very, Ouroboros, isn't it? Poetic, really. Eaten up by her own desires. Killed by them. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore. We do it? Yeah, looks good. Still marked.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Yashiki. It's like totally uncool. Gotta go get that music. I don't think we should. I'm doing it anyway. Goodbye. No death flag for me. Oh, she's dead.
Steps out of the room and she clings on to me. What happened?
The snake. It fell from the ceiling and hit my shoulder to slid down my back.
She's nearly in tears.
Get it off of me!
Okay. I feel around her back as she hangs on to me. There's nothing there.
Huh?
Nothing's there. You can let go already. You grab my neck, it's really hard to...
So sorry. I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something.
Well, maybe it fell off as you were running. So, did you grab the sheet music?
Oh, yeah, that's all done. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madame Yosuoka and Miss Hiru are expecting us, so let's head back.
Good and got. We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion. About time to wrap this up. So, like, probably 10 minutes of dialogue to go through.
Hey y'all, we're back.
Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you. The mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's gonna kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. She talks tough, but the whole time she's clenching her teeth. More importantly, Mr. Yashiki, did Zukawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pull the old map out of my bag. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Why would you bring it to a lab? Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you. Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead. She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color's different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter. It's Zukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it. I take the notebook from her. It seems Miss Zoo was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Uh-huh. Well, now I want to know even more.
Oh, we should have taken a look earlier.
The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room on the second floor. Thank you, that would be lovely. Also, I and Yasuoka. You must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone. Oh, dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves? She said, boy, I'm the expert. Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance. I'm grateful, really. But those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo, and Mary's as well. But, Yasuoka, I'd like you to help me out in another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Could you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I think of. A way to bait her out. Look at you. You do got a brain in there, don't you, Yashiki? Good for you. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away. Fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well. I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night.
Mr. Yashiki, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka?
Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. Ah, yes, a grimace. I can't let her worry about me.
Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me. When your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts. Promise?
Okay, sure.
You better. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yashiki.
Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because it's unscientific. Of course, there's no way in hell I believe in something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And Miss Yasuoka Yakuoka? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Yasuoka. Spell check! And Miss I's marks really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out. That's all. It's the truth. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. The only way Zukawa found that shelter was because of this map. I'm not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old. That's the secret. It's possible that whatever turned Zukawa into a monster is down there, in that shelter. What? What do you mean? I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Oh sure, just leave me hanging, I guess. Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Zukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I may as well go to bed for today. New info added to the spirit file. The road to madness. Other. Go to the next chapter with talk. That won't be tonight. Yeah. I hope. Oh, big stretch. Whew, I hope everyone still enjoyed the game. It's still a good game. It's still fun. Just, I mean, shit, I really don't know what's happened with OBS and the Switch lately. I don't know what its problem is. But it's like just straight up, absolutely no. It just will not. I mean, it will eventually. But, I mean, I had to delete and recreate the scene twice tonight. Just to have it capture properly. I don't know. I think for this game's sequel, I'm probably gonna buy it on Steam. I think that makes the most sense. And then I'll be able to stream it that way. That'll be far, far easier. Well, thank you all for joining me tonight. I will be seeing you next time for the start of Little Nightmares 2. That'll be fun. And then, like I said, probably won't see me next week at all. We'll see. We'll see. I might get to do something Sunday. It would only depend on if my Sunday plans get cancelled. We will see. But until then, everyone go the fuck to bed. Or get the fuck up if it's your morning. And I will see you all in hell.